down. Cut. Hey YouTube, I'd just like to say before I continue my shenanigans behind me that it's been great being back over the last two videos, and you might have already noticed that we haven't quite moved yet. We have got a new location to move to, but we're just waiting for this to finalise and go through. But we're actually away on holiday on the 11th of March, and we won't be back until the second week in April as we're going to Australia. But when I get back, I'll be doing a live broadcast from the loft where I'll be taking out all my video games and consoles, so you can expect that, and I'm sure that will coincide with something special as well. Anyway, enjoy this video for now, and I'll see you soon. Hey YouTube, and welcome back once again to video games and consoles from the loft. Sorry, I need some water, hang on. And today, yes, we're taking a look once again at Nintendo's wristwatches that they produced during the late 80s and early 90s. About a year and a half ago, we had a look at Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Tetris wristwatches, and today I thought it'd be cool if we had a look at the Donkey Kong version, which came out in 1994. So back in 1994, the Donkey Kong wristwatch was produced, and it was actually licensed by Nintendo. Nintendo didn't actually manufacture these products. It was actually a company called Sonic, who were working out of New York City, I believe. Their company grew and grew and was specialising in making chronograph watches with LCD displays. They actually became the first company to produce their own sort of wristwatch with a video game introduced into the wristwatches, so that not only could you read the time, set the alarm, but you could also play a quirky game or two. And luckily for them, they actually got a license from Nintendo to produce several of these wristwatches, and as you've already known and seen, they've produced Tetris, a few Super Mario Bros. Games, and I think there was even a Star Fox, maybe even a Pac-Man ones. It wasn't just Nintendo that they managed to get the licenses from. There was films like Ghostbusters, there was toys like Barbie and G.I. Joe, and yes, in 1994 the Donkey Kong wristwatch came out. Now today they're extremely sort of sought after, these wristwatches, and very popular among collectors such as myself. So I think it's about time we had a bit of a closer look. So each of the wristwatches that were licensed by Nintendo to Sonic come in this moulded plastic, and as you can see from the earlier ones, this one of Donkey Kong is slightly different. It's a slightly later model compared to this one of Super Mario Bros. 3, and on the back the battery compartments are also slightly different as well, and this one the whole panel has to come off, whereas it's just a little lid here. And if you ever pick one of these up and they're never working, take them to your local watch menders, because they won't have a problem in fitting a new battery. Well, on the actual device itself, you've got a set button, you've got your mode button, which selects through the gameplay to the alarm and your time, and simply to play the game you select the gameplay mode, which is that one there, and you press this button here, which is the equivalent to a play button, and then to move Jumpman or Mario about, it's left, right, up and down, and it's as easy as that. To say this is such a small game when it certainly has a bit of complexity to it, with Mario having to use the bars just like in gymnastics, which allow him to grab a hat, which then allows him to climb a construction ladder while avoiding the barrels which are being thrown from Donkey Kong. You then have to activate another ladder, carefully grab a lock above you, pick up a key, activate another platform above you, jump onto the escalator without being killed, grab an umbrella, and then you grab the switch, which will send Donkey Kong hurling to the ground, and then only then can you rescue your girlfriend. Well, as you can tell and see from the gameplay, you can actually see that this Donkey Kong wristwatch is actually a pretty good representation of the classic arcade game. Of course, it's not exactly the same, but it has some of the certain aspects you would expect from any game of Donkey Kong, and I really like the way how you have to activate different panels to be able to do the next sort of segment, to be able to move across the ladder, get the key to open the bridge, which allows you to cross and gather your girlfriend and from the clutches of Donkey Kong. And I love that way. It's got quite a lot of in-depth gameplay to it. It's only a small game, but definitely something that will keep you entertained when you've got 5 minutes or so, and it's not much of an intrusion. It's on your life, whether it be like if it was a bulky Game Boy or something like that. It's only on the wrist and quite small and quirky, and definitely one of the better Sonic wristwatches that they produced, and a very good representation. Anyway, that's about it for me for today, and I'll be back with another video very shortly. So take care, have a great week, and I'll see you soon.